Welcome to MeMe's Kitchen. Oh, y'all, it is a beautiful fall day. Typical, too. It started out cool. It gets warm in the middle of the day. You don't have any idea what to wear, so your wardrobe just goes out the window. You just get on whatever.
So you wear long pants with sandals.
That's right. So, oh my goodness. The shoe thing is another thing, y'all. Oh my glory. But anyway, our feet have been out all summer, and it's going to be hard to harness them in those shoes. So I got to find me something really comfortable. But y'all, this recipe that we're going to do today, okra rice. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, I don't like okra, it's slimy, you know. Well, it's not in this recipe, because I think the rice and the other things help to absorb it, and you really get the true taste of okra in this. And now the way I got this recipe, y'all, was at a family reunion, and everybody was sitting around, and when I was helping my plate, I saw the okra rice, and I thought, ooh, that looks good and different. And so I got me a helping of it. You know, you just get a helping of everything. And so when we sat down, I said, y'all, I've got to find out who made this okra rice. It is so good. Well, guess who made it? My sister. Sitting right next to me. And I said, oh my glory, why have you been withholding this recipe? She said, well, I really hadn't. She said, I just hadn't thought about it, you know. So I knew I had to include it in my second book, Mondays with Me, Family and Friends.
Yeah.
She's family. So it was, oh, y'all, it is so good. I can't wait for y'all to make this. All right, let's get started, KK. Y'all, I have so many new followers. Welcome to my kitchen. And so we're going to make this again. And the first thing that now I'm going to share some tips with you along the way that I've shared all along, but you may be new and these may help you. And so we start out with our bacon, and it says to fry 6 to 8 slices. And then you take the bacon out and crumble it. Well, I'm going to crumble mine before I fry it, y'all. So what we're going to do, we're going to take 8 slices of this bacon, and I'm going to show you how I cook it. Y'all, this is how I crumble my bacon. So what I do is I just cut it in little snippets like that, and hey, it's crumbled when it fries. So that makes it convenient. Oh, we're going to fry these things up till they nice and crispy. Then we're going to use that bacon grease for something else. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Do that. So we just going to let that cook until it's nice and crispy. Okay, y'all, we're taking this bacon out. See how nice and crispy that is? Mm-hmm. And we're leaving this grease in our pan. We need 1 chopped onion. Just a chopped onion. So we're going to put that in there. Right in our bacon grease. Now, we're going to use 16 ounces of okra. Now, that was 12. I couldn't find a 16-ounce bag. You might know that. So, I'm just going to add just a little bit of this one. I'll save the rest of it for soup. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Y'all, be sure to get the okra that's not breaded. You won't just cut okra. I know that was kind of loud, y'all, so I'm going to say it again. To our bacon grease, we're going to add 1 chopped onion, any size, and about 16 ounces of okra. Now, you can use fresh if you want to. I'm using frozen. If you use frozen, be sure to get just the plain cut okra. Don't get the kind with the breading on it. So we're going to just cook these until those onions are translucent. and that means that you can see through them.
That was a tip for people like me.
That's right. When these onions are translucent, we're going to add our rice. Now this is the next tip I want to give you. You can cook your rice in the oven. I cook mine. A lot of times if I have nothing to do and I'm looking for something to do, I'll just cook some rice. And what I do is I just put it in bags and freeze it. That way when I need it, it's ready. So what you do, 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So if you use 2 cups of rice, you use 4 cups of water. So whatever, and then melt a stick of butter and put it in it. Bake it on 350 degrees for 1 hour. This is some that I had in my freezer. I have 3 bags in there, so that if I decide to cook something, or if I just want beans and rice or peas and rice, I've got my rice already cooked. So that's just a little tip to kind of get you by. I know how some of y'all are about seasonings. They say, oh, you don't season your stuff. Well, we're going to season this. We're going to put just a little salt and pepper in it to taste. So that should be enough. I think that's pretty much done. So I'm going to add my rice in there. 4 cups of cooked rice. And just keep stirring it until you think it's just well acquainted. Okay, now we're going to add our crumbled up bacon.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah. All right. Oh y'all, this is actually a pretty dish when you get it all together. So it'll look pretty on your buffet when you are serving. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, you just want to make sure this is good and hot. Everything's already cooked, and so all we got to do is get them all together and get them hot. Y'all, at this same reunion where I got this recipe, well, at the end of the reunion, there was a time for everybody to reminisce about the family. You could tell a story or whatever. Well, when it came Mama's turn, she wanted to be up on the platform. And so she got up there and she reached for what she thought was a microphone. It wasn't. She pulled it. She hit the floor. And oh my goodness, y'all, it scared us all to death. Well, we called 911. And they came, they loaded her up on the gurney. I got her. Now you would have to know this about my mama. When they took her out, she did not want anybody to know there was anything wrong with her.
I think I know where you get it from.
Well, I think I just told a secret. She said, for goodness sake, sit me up. And so they sat her up. And she turned around and she said, bye, y'all. Oh, Lord, y'all. All right, let's taste this stuff here. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. The taste is in the testing. No. Whatever. Okay. Just as good as I remember. Y'all, this can either be a side dish or a main dish. Now, I'm using it on my Sunday buffet as a side dish. Some people have talked about putting tomatoes in it. Well, you can do that if you like, but I'm going to tell you, it totally changes the dish. And so if you want to really taste the true okra and the bacon, just make it just like we just made it. Oh, y'all. And this okra is not slimy. I will tell you that. I know a lot of people say, ooh, I don't like slimy okra. Well, this is not slimy. So, y'all, everybody have a wonderful rest of the week. Oh, enjoy this beautiful weather. Oh, it is so nice. And I love you. And everybody remember, shine for Jesus.